Hey, it's Mike Phillips down here at Dr. Beasley's OR, the operating room in sunny Stuart, Florida. And I've been meticulously taking a little bit of time to go ahead and completely hand sand and machine sand this custom paint job on a 1977 Pontiac Can-Am. For the initial cut, I'm just using a real simple 1500 grit. You can pick this up at Harbor Freight. And I'm just gonna show you what I did here. But one of the reasons I like to do this type of stuff is it keeps my teaching fresh. So I have a class coming up May 2nd and May 3rd in Melbourne, Florida. I'll be teaching that with Mr. Jason Rose from Rupes. And it's a 2-day class. The first day class is all paint correction, but the second day I got 2 really cool cars coming in that you get to learn how to do this. We're gonna sand down a 1968 Camaro and a 1962 Chevy Biscayne Pro Street. Both have the same amount of orange peel. So let me talk about edging a panel. So before I tackle the easy, which is out here in the middle, I go around and I knock out all the edges, because this is where I gotta be close to the edge without really sanding too much on it, so when I buff it out, I don't burn through the edge. And as you can see, here's the light reflecting as I move the camera down. This is all dull because I've edged the panel. And when I was doing this earlier here, I still got a little bit of orange peel in here I need to come back and flatten out. Anyway, this whole thing has been edged. And then I took a couple readings using the detailometer, okay? And there's the last reading. And what you want is you want these 2 outside numbers to be about as close to the same as possible. And I'm just using this sanding backing pad to keep it from sliding down, because this thing's kind of at an angle. And then I'll measure in the same place. But let's just go ahead and do a measurement. And as you can see, the DOI is horrible, the R-spec is horrible, and the haze is off the charts. You want this down to 0 if you can, 1 or 0, and you want this as high and this as high and as close as possible as you can. And also, just real quick, kind of a couple paint thickness readings before I get finished with the whole thing. 632 microns, 630 microns, 523 microns, 699 microns, 653 microns, 54.3. So it's kind of in a range of, looks like 55 to almost 70. Anyway, this class coming up, we're gonna go over how to hand wet sand, then how to machine sand, then of course using rotary polishers or orbital polishers to create a show car finish. You can get more information at drbeasleys.com. If you got any questions, give me a call, 760-515-0444. And I hope to see you at this class, May 2nd and May 3rd in Melbourne, Florida.